Hi, third graders. This is your literacy lesson for Monday, April 27th, 2020. Our learning targets today are I can read a text fluently and I can identify unknown words. So today we'll practice reading a text out loud to someone in our family, and then we're going to work on coming up with words that we don't know from the text that we're looking at. So first we're going to start with a little quote, and I want you to think about what is this author trying to tell us about water. It is easy to take something for granted when it is always there. In places rich with clean water resources, there are watered lawns, clean cars, and long showers. Comprehending the global need for water is difficult. The tap turns, water comes out. It is unimaginable to even think of walking great distances every day to throw a bucket into a swamp and call what comes out drinking water. So this is something people have to do in our world, is we can just kind of turn the tap on, which is like your sink faucet, or you can put your cup up to the refrigerator door and water comes out. But some people have to walk a really long way and they throw a bucket of water into a swamp and call it drinking water. More than 1 billion people in the world are currently in need of clean drinking water. So, what are we thinking the author is trying to tell us? So, in your Google Classroom assignment today, this exact quote will be there and this question will be there for you to answer. This is going to be my way to check in and see if you're listening to the literacy lesson. I will know that you've done that if this is your answer. We take water for granted. You need to have a capital at the beginning and a period at the end and spell everything correctly to get the points. This is worth 5 points today. And this is what the author is trying to tell us, that we take water for granted. We go to the drinking fountain at school and just get water, or we have the little bottles at lunch, or at home we can just fill up a cup with water. And we don't think about how there are more than 1 billion people in the world who currently need clean drinking water, and we just have it, and they don't. So for our Google Classroom assignment, this is your answer. You can copy it in. We take water for granted. This is how I'll know if you're watching this literacy lesson. Okay? So today we're reading Saving the Water in the Well. And this is page 27 or 26 in our One Well book. And I'm going to read it out loud to you. Water has the power to change everything. A single splash can sprout a seed, quench a thirst, provide a habitat, generate energy, and sustain life. It also has the power to unite or divide the world. Water is the most basic and important need of all life on Earth. But Earth's one well is in trouble. There is simply not enough clean water to go around. Taking actions to conserve water can help save the well. Conserving water means protecting both the quantity and quality of water on Earth. For example, using less water helps prevent water sources from drying up, and reducing water pollution protects the overall health of the well. Water conservation can help ensure there is enough clean water for everyone on the planet. By becoming more aware of how you use the water, and by using less, you too can protect the water in Earth's one well. Remember, every drop counts. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump into our work for today. I'm not going to put a message on the stream. I'm just going to have this here for you. Miss Valdivia posted a new assignment for Monday, 4/27/2020. So you click on it, and your screen looks a little different than mine, but I'll click this, and it takes us to our assignment. So today I have 2 different timers. I've gotten some feedback from you guys that our timers aren't working well. So these are YouTube timers. So I have one for Amplify, this is 30 minutes, and one for Epic, this is 20 minutes. So if you click on it, it'll take you to YouTube. And here's what your 30-minute timer looks like. It's kind of cute. And then I have a different one for Epic, since Epic is reading for 20 minutes. And then that's what that one looks like. Okay, I've had some friends ask if they can read longer on Epic or if they can do longer time on Amplify, that is totally fine if that's something you want to do. I want to give a huge shout out to Alexandra. She did over 24 hours of work on Amplify last week. So shout out to you, Alexandra. Wonderful job. Each week we want to try and do 2 hours or more on Amplify. And this helps us learn reading and writing at our own level. So this is something that's really great for you, and I want you to make sure you're doing it. And then Epic is something you need to be doing every day. I've had a few of you say, I didn't know I was supposed to do Epic every day. If you're watching these videos and you're reading at the top of your assignments, you'll see that that's there every day. Okay. We have our learning targets for today. This is your checklist, so it says things I have done already. Only check items after you have done them. So if this is the first thing you do for literacy today, you cannot check these off until you do them. Okay, don't just check them off and say you've done them and you haven't. I can tell when you haven't done them. So you could say, okay, I'm going to go do Epic right now. That's my first task. I'm going to read for 20 minutes and then click this one and say, okay, I'm going to do my 30 minutes of Amplify, and then after you do them, check them off, and then keep going with our literacy lesson. So this is that quote talking about the author, what the author is trying to tell us about water. Go back if you don't remember, and you can just type that answer in. That's my little quiz to see if you're listening to the videos, okay? Then I have our Saving the Water in the Well. I want you to read this to someone in your house, any person you want. Practice reading it fluently, so practice reading it at the right volume, at the right speed. Try your very best to get the words correctly. If you want to practice it one time before you read it to people, I have it right here, and this is just me reading that page. You don't have to listen to this whole video again. And then correct yourself if you make a mistake. Okay, that's your first task. And then I want you to go through each paragraph, paragraph 1, paragraphs 2 through 3, and paragraph 4, and I want you to pick out words that you don't know. It can be more than one word, and this will help us for our work on Wednesday. Figuring out what these words mean will help us understand what this text is trying to tell us, because on Wednesday, we're going to find the gist of each paragraph. Okay? Then I want you to just listen to it one more time to practice hearing it, hearing the words correctly. And then the last thing, I have this really cute Sesame Street video, and I want you to describe what this video made you think about for your last task, okay? As you can see, the big thing you're getting points on today is just me checking to see if you've watched the video. This is my way of teaching you during online teaching. So if you're skipping the video, then you're skipping the learning part. And that means when you're trying to do all of this, you're not really sure what I'm asking of you. So make sure that you're listening to these videos. I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you ever have any questions, you can have your parents message me on Remind, or you can message me on Remind, or come by and see me during office hours today from 2 to 3. Bye.